Hello guys, it's the Worldest Travel, your guide and inspiration for your future trips. This is our second video about the beautiful city of Venice, and we'll show you an itinerary for day 2. If you missed the episode about the first day in Venice, we provided the link in the description below. We started our day with a trip to Burano, an island located in the Venetian lagoon. We took a Vaporetto at Fondaco station and paid €15 for a round trip. A one-way ticket is $7.50 respectively. As for the duration, it's about 45 minutes one way. Burano Island is the most colorful place I've seen so far. Look at these bright colors! Do you know what impressed me about this colorful place? If locals want to repaint their houses, they have to send a request to the authorities first. Also, each building in Burano has to be painted in a different color. Burano Island is famous for its handmade lace. The production started back in the 16th century, and the whole process was really interesting. There are a few steps of lace making, and each woman was assigned to a specific step. Maybe they thought that the work would be done more efficiently this way. If you have some spare time, you can visit the Lace Museum and learn more about its history. You'll see the shops and boutiques with handmade lace on every street. You'll also notice the Leaning Tower of Burano while walking on the island. I call it a sister of the Leaning Tower in Pisa. Lace making is not the only thing the island is famous for. Burano is also called a fisherman island. Fishing has been the main source of the island's income for centuries. People say that the fish, which is sold in Venice, is brought from Burano. By the way, the idea of painting the houses was brought by fishermen who could barely find their homes in the thick fog. What's that? I was searching for a place where the gondolas are crafted, and these wooden planks do not look like the featured gondolas. We were searching for squares and Travaso, but Google Maps showed us the wrong way. Lucky for us, we found the right one quickly. This square is a shipyard where gondolas are built and repaired. Have you ever wondered how do they craft the gondolas? So here in Square San Trovaso, they still make every gondola by hand using traditional tools and techniques. It's very important to build it according to the gondolier's parameters to make sure they can balance their bodies during the ride. I must say, this job is challenging, and only 3 or 4 people get the license to become a gondolier each year. Originally, the profession was handed down from father to son, but today there is a gondolier course that requires 400 hours of training and the mentorship of gondolier. The exam on Venetian history and landmarks has to be passed as well. By the way, the price for the 30 minutes gondola ride is 80 euros. Yep, it's pricey. Even though it's not my first time in Venice, I still cannot believe this beauty is real. My dream of getting old in Venice still exists.
I've seen this cathedral on every city guide. Honestly, I have no idea what it is. It's called Basilica Santa Maria del Salute. So I wanted to check it along with you guys and see what it is.
It turns out that Santa Maria della Salute is one of the most important religious buildings in Venice. Why? In 1630, a third of the population had been killed by the plague. So the Venetian Senate made an offer to God. If the plague is stopped, they will build a church to honor the Virgin Mary. The plague was stopped, and the Venetian authorities kept their promise by starting the construction of this church. Venetians still celebrate the Feast of the Presentation of Virgin every year on November 21st. The church is located in the Dosoduro district, 5 minutes walk from the Square San Trovaso.
Honestly, I expected something more massive and astonishing, but whatever.
It's for free, come on. What do you expect?
Okay, it's for free. Yeah. No, I didn't want it to sound any kind of offensive or rude, but we've seen so many marvelous churches and cathedrals, and it's quite challenging for us to be impressed by something. That's it. But anyway, it's worth visiting. If you stay here for a couple of days, take your time and go here and check this Basilica too. Guys, what about checking out some view spots of Venice? Let's see the first one.
The first viewpoint we visited was Palazzo Contarini del Bovolo. You have to book the time slot online and pay 5 euros. When I checked the photos online, I was stunned by the view. But when I arrived there, I got so disappointed. It's not so bad, but I expected a 360-degree view of Venice there. Anyway, the second viewpoint met all of my expectations. Fondaco de Tedeschi is located near the Rialto Bridge, and you have to book the time slot online as well. The entrance is free.
As you see, it's a shopping mall. Now Venetian owns the whole building. And on each floor there are a lot of luxury stuff. There's bags, shoes, clothes, and so on. But we need the rooftop, which is the last level. This place is called Fondaco de Tedeschi. Tedeschi means the German people. Historically, the ties between Venice and Germany were really strong, and in the 15th century, this building was used for a workshop for Nordic people. So spectacular. I will definitely recommend this one instead of Bubbly View Spot. It's actually 360-degree view and it's so much better than the previous one. Trust me, and it's free of charge. You will not have to spend €5. Just make sure to book it beforehand.
The last view spot on our list is St. Mark's Campanile. It is the highest building in Venice with a remarkable view. Be aware that there's always a huge line. So if you hate it, just book your skip the line ticket in advance. No matter which side you look toward, it's always like a picture from Pinterest. I want to give you a hint. Never stick to your itinerary too much. Getting lost in Venice is an excellent idea. For instance, you can come across a beautiful church that wasn't on your bucket list. We discovered Basilica St. Gloriosa dei Frari and were surprised by its size. Why didn't we notice it before? People call it Frari. It's easier, right? The construction of the church took 100 years, and its bell tower is the second tallest campanile in Venice. Another reason why it's worth the visit is the number of masterpieces. You'll see the works by Bellini, Donatello, and Tiziano for free. We were so busy exploring the city and we almost forgot about lunch. Did I tell you that margarita and Romana pizzas are the food of gods? No? So now you know. What's your favorite pizza? Let us know in the comments. Frankly speaking, Venice is my favorite city in Europe, and I cannot imagine it without gondolas, cute canals, the crowds, Piazza San Marco, and Italian food. So, do you still have any doubts about visiting Venice ASAP? I hope we inspired you to plan your stay in this romantic and unique city. When I think of Venice, I recall the lines from the song by Avicii. These are days we won't regret. These are days we'll never forget.